tracker. Alongside me tonight is Anthony Ellison, and the stats truck with us are Ramos Lynn and Justin Reside. Back at SFL HQ, Commissioner and producer Cameron Irvine. Denver, the home team, is 3-7. Mexico City coming in on the road, they are 7-3. Mexico City is in a tight spot in the South Division. That division not yet wrapped up. Currently, Mexico City is a half game ahead of Fort Worth with them losing this weekend. And a win here tonight could all but punch their ticket into the playoffs. Denver has been eliminated from playoff contention, so they are looking to play spoiler, hoping to ruin a chance for Mexico City to get into the playoff or at least throw them into the mix. Anthony, I've spoken long enough. Why don't I kick it over to you? Do you have any key points for tonight's matchup?
I'm Denver. Yes, I'm playing spoiler. I'm being aggressive on offense. I am trying to ruffle the feathers of Mexico City that needs to win this. So I'm going out there doing something that we haven't seen all season to get ready for next season.
And I definitely think that it's going to come down to the big play, the X factor for the Denver Nightwings, and that's Bailey O'Shaughnessy. If Bailey O'Shaughnessy can have a big night here tonight, that's going to give Denver the best opportunity to win. The Denver defense going to have to show up big here if they want to slow down this Mexico City Aztecs offense, currently third in the SFL in net points, over 100 points in net points. So Mexico City can put up points in bunches, but also play really solid defense as well. Mexico City going to be wearing the white tops, green bottoms with the red helmets. Denver tonight wearing all black uniforms. Ball is on the tee for kicker Cole Varner, hand in the air, and we are set to go in SFL after dark. Good punt, or good kick from Varner. Returner's a couple yards deep in his own end zone. Brought out to the Denver 29-yard line. That's where we're going to get this Mexico City this Denver offense. Led by number 8 quarterback Eric Price. Wide receivers are Bryce Battle, Riley Quintero, and Logan Kill, as well as McCalla Foster. Tight ends are Jeremy Mosley and Brian Murphy. Their running back number 30 is Bailey O'Shaughnessy. Fullback R.E. Mills. Price is going to be in the shotgun here to start this out for the Nightwings. Twins to the top of the screen. Price throws underneath, pass is caught, spinning upfield. Logan Kill gets a started 7-yard.
Good catch by Keel right there. That's what you want. It's a manageable second down, so you can run it, and you don't need to try to force the ball down the field right now. Just give what the defense gives you.
Yeah, way ahead of the chains here too. Can almost run it twice in a row if you want to. Looks like they're going to start this one with a power I look. O'Shaughnessy gets the stretch play. Mexico City gets in the backfield immediately and stops O'Shaughnessy for a 2-3 yard loss.
Penetration by the left side of the defense right there. Looks like the offensive line on the right side, it just collapsed, and the running back had nowhere to go.
Now 3rd and 6. Price alone in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers to the right side. Dime defense from the Aztecs. Price gets rid of it, thrown over the middle. Pass is going to be caught. Stumbling catch. But that looked like Jeremy Mosley over the middle. Check that. That was 84, Jeremy Mosley.
Great catch by the tight end right there. Secured the ball, brought it to the chest for a first down.
Now from their own 47-yard line. Mexico City has 8 in the box, trying to clog the run. Fullback dive. R.E. Mills going to get the carry and get 7 yards on first down.
Looks like the defense was not ready for a fullback dive right there. I think they had their eyes on O'Shaughnessy. So that was a great way to slip it in there. Great run by the fullback.
These two teams have met 6 times in their history. Mexico City currently 6-0 in these games. 3 at home, 3 on the road. Denver looking to change that tonight, but they're not going to get it going on second down. A big play made as O'Shaughnessy loses yards again. This time for the Aztecs in the backfield, that was the defensive end making a play. That was number 99, Skylar Kingsley.
I think right there you got to look at they brought 8 people on the line, maybe check down to something else.
Three wide receivers to the bottom of the screen this time for Price. Time to throw, and he unloads into coverage. Jeffrey Daggs almost stole that one away. That's a dangerous throw there. Going to be a 4th and 8 now for the Nightwing.
Yeah, that's exactly what Mexico City wants. They want Denver to pass the ball. Denver's been having problems with the passing game this season. So when you get a long 3rd down conversion, you want them to pass the ball, and that's when Mexico City can go after them.
Eric Price on this season, 2,853 passing yards, 11 touchdowns, 24 interceptions, been sacked 22 times. So Mexico City would be wise to apply pressure and try to force Denver into throwing. This punt is fielded at the 16, brought out to the Mexico City 21-yard line, and that's where we're going to meet this Aztecs offense. Their quarterback's going to be number 12, Matt Wilson. Running backs are Phoenix Jones and Ray Bentley. Wide receivers are Jason Bartley, Nick Lockett, Terrell Cooper, and Jacob McCall. Tight ends are Bill Henry and Mike Dagg. Wilson, the SFL all-time leading passer, goes under center. Single back look on 1st down. Quick drop for Wilson. Fires over the middle, finds Mike Daggs, and a quick 9-yard gain there.
Quick slant route right there from about number 83. What a way to catch it. Move the ball down the field. Defense was not ready for it. Quarterback threw it right behind that defensive line.
Mexico City appears to be doing a cancer awareness, wearing the pink shoes here in October, as Phoenix Jones gets a carry on 2nd and inches and gets plenty out to the Mexico City 38-yard line.
That is a great hard-nosed run right there. It looks like it was going to get stopped in the backfield, but Jones was able to slip past that defender, and they found a gash in the defense right there.
Now a joker's look, wing jokers it looks like, for Mexico City. Going to be a obvious run situation. Jones going to get met at the line of scrimmage. Good defensive effort there by number 50, Jean Benazzi. So a 2nd and 10. And Mexico City going to bring out 2 wide receivers now. Keep the tight end on the field to the top of the screen. And thrown underneath, Mike Daggs has an opening and gets the 1st down out to midfield.
Great protection right there. That gave the quarterback the time to look for the tight end that was over the middle. They had 2 tight ends on the left-hand side. One stayed in the block, and the other one just slipped right underneath the linebacker, enough for the 1st down.
Probably Matt Wilson's undoubtedly favorite target there is Mike Daggs. It's a very trusty relationship there, and that slant route is bread and butter for those two. Wilson going to go play action here, and out route left side is there, turning upfield. What a catch and run out to the Denver 33-yard line, and the Aztecs have another 1st down.
When you overload everybody to the left-hand side, it's going to give a problem to the defense. Which one are you going to guard? At that time, they guessed wrong. They went inside, and the quarterback saw the out route wide open.
And the play action probably did a lot to sell the action there, as maybe some of the people froze as they thought the running back was going to get the ball. Now Wilson with the 1st down. Time to throw underneath. Ooh, 2 receivers in the area. Bill Henry and Jacob McCall were in the same spots, and one defender was able to guard 2 receivers, as Ron Hoff almost stole that one away from the Aztecs.
Ooh, that could have been trouble right there. He saw the route. He went underneath, almost picked it off. That could have been 6 going the other way.
Ron Hoff, 6 seasons in the SFL, 1-time All-Star. 2 seasons now with the Nightwings. Power eye look as the Aztecs break huddle. The Nightwings counter with a base 4-3 defense, loose coverage on the outside. It's going to be a stretch play left side. Oh, lowers the shoulder, Phoenix Jones, but gets brought down immediately. Number 96, Vaughn Forge, comes up and makes a play. 6'3", 265-pound linebacker there on the outside.
That's a big linebacker right there, and he was not touched at all. Looks like the lead blocker was looking more down the field and forgot the linebacker right next to him.
Offset single back, 4 wide receiver spread. Denver going to pressure at the line of scrimmage, the bump coverage. Wilson throwing underneath, pass is going to be tipped away. Tyson Thorne, the cornerback, a rookie cornerback, 3rd round pick, able to get his hand on it.
Wilson got bailed out twice this series already. That could have been another interception right there. He has to be careful when he throws that ball over the middle. They are sitting in a good zone right there, and they can easily pick that off. So maybe looking to the left, then going back to the right, look at all the progressions before throwing the ball.
33-yard line. This is going to be about a 50-yard attempt for Cole Varner. Well within the range, and hopefully the altitude's doing something for Varner here. Kick is away, corralled, and good from 50.
Good
Varner
kick.
gives the Aztecs a 3-point lead here in this ball game as we get things going in Colorado. The 9-play drive, 45 yards. Took off about 3 minutes off the clock for that drive. So 3 run plays, 5 pass plays. Price was 3 of 5 on that. Wilson was 3 of 5 on that drive. So starting from their own 21, it was a nice effort from the Aztecs with their first series. Now going to kick it away. Varner does to the Night Wings. Denver going to start with their second possession of the ball game. And they'll do so at the Denver 22. 5 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Anthony, it was a 7-play drive for the Night Wings that first time around before they had to punt. Tried to run the ball 3 times, but only got 1 yard on the ground. They looked pretty successful throwing the ball, but I'd like to see a little bit more Bailey O'Shaughnessy.
Bailey's been their bell cow the whole season. You got to keep him involved, even if it's in the passing game as well.
They'll look to go off tackle left side. O'Shaughnessy able to get 3 yards, or Dexter Jackson's able to make the tackle.
And that's what you want to see right there. Give the ball to the person that's been getting you the yards and giving you the progress right there. He can also catch it. 72 receptions for the season as well. So let him get involved in every single thing you do on offense.
8 men in the box for the Aztecs. This weak power look. Oh, no, it's a power eye look. They go with the fullback again, Ari Mills. This time the defensive front collapses on Mills for no gain.
And Mexico City showed the same front last series. Price has to recognize that, maybe throw a play action in there, audible out of it, because there was way too many people in the box on the defense that was easily getting into the backfield.
Shotgun look brings out a dime package from the Aztecs. Quick drop from Price, all slants. Ooh, almost tipped away, but able to squeeze it in past the defender. And Denver has a first down.
There's been a lot of close calls in the game today. That was almost another one for Mexico City. He was underneath that slant route, just missed it.
Defensively for the Aztecs, the defensive ends, Ziggy Blaylock and Skylar Kingsley. Defensive tackles, Renard Patterson and Dan Tritz. Linebackers are Dexter Jackson, John Fowler, and Ronnie Watson. First down snap, they're going to look for O'Shaughnessy, and O'Shaughnessy gets ate up in the backfield. Skylar Kingsley, and I believe that was Dexter Jackson in to make the play. Might have been Renard Patterson. I saw the 4.
Yeah, they sent more than what they can block. They have to be careful with that. They're showing Bliss at the line. Great tackle by number 99.
Now nickel 3-3-5 from the Aztecs. Oh, and pressure hits home. And that time for sure, Renard Patterson, a former number 1 overall pick, first season here with the Aztecs, and Patterson, a big play for the Aztecs.
You love to see it from the big man. Swim move past the center right there. Offensive lineman had no chance on that one. Now we're sitting at a 3rd and very long. Let's see what they can do.
Very tough 3rd down situation. Loose coverage on the outside from the defensive backs, trying to keep the play in front of them. They run all slants. Passes off the defender, tipped up. Oh, a chance at it. Oh! Everybody had a shot at it. The last player looking at it was Gerard Brody before it hit the turf. Offensively, Logan Keel had the best shot at it.
When you're sitting there in 3rd and long, you're looking at either you're going to do a big play down the field, or you probably just you want to get a few yards so it make it easier for the punt. That was almost a dangerous throw right there.
If you're new to the SFL, the Simulation Football League combines traditional sports, esports, and a role-playing game into one. Team strategies are being executed in real time by our simulations, as well as real-life players compete on the virtual gridiron. For more information about the SFL, visit our website at www.simulationfl.net. The SFL, we put the fan in fantasy. Mexico City going to take over at their own 43-yard line. Fortuitous starting field position. 2 minutes, 20 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Wilson going to bring out 3 receivers to the bottom of the screen. Phoenix Jones, the lone back. Brings out a 3-3-5 defense for the Nightwings. Oh, into pressure, into coverage. Wow, how did he squeeze that in there? What a reception made. Number 16, Nick Lockett, the receiver on that one.
Great catch by Lockett, but I really thought that was an interception. It looks like the defender saw the ball, saw that route, and just missed it.
Weak power eye. And it's going to be a handoff for Jones. Lowers his shoulder and is able to get the first down. Moves the chains to the Denver 42-yard line.
Have to say that was great blocking up front right there. Some of the linemen did get blown back, but the running back found the hold on the right side. They sealed it inside, so he was able to bounce it to the right. Great run.
Mexico City appears to be looking to play time, control the clock here, is showing up in these power eye looks, and Phoenix Jones springs a big run down the right sideline. We have a penalty flag down, so we'll wait to see what the ruling is on the field. Go ahead. Go ahead.
That was a holding call right there, yeah.
Yeah, got the holding on 47, Bill Henry, so going to bring that one back. Negates the big play from Phoenix Jones, and got to be kicking himself after that. You know, you got caught, so the referee saw you and moves the ball backwards. Defensively for the Nightwings, you're looking at defensive ends Marlon Marshall and Hugo Reynosa, defensive tackles Gene Benazzi and Igor Barbatov, linebackers Ramiro Morales, Rob Foraker, and Stefan Forge. And Phoenix Jones gets a carry here. Now it looks like Ray Bentley getting a carry as he trudges his way forward to the Denver 45. Cornerbacks for the Nightwings are Ron Hoff, Nick Kindler, and Tyson Thorne. Free safeties are TJ Frosty and Lucas DeVore. And the strong safety for the Nightwings is Josh Neal. Kicker is Mason Remy. Wilson here on 2nd and 13 goes under center. Jones offset to the right. Wilson 3-step drop, fires right side, passes hot. Short of the first down, call it 3rd and 3.
Looks like Denver was playing too soft on that coverage right there. The wide receiver was able to sit down on a 7-yard out route. Manageable 3rd down now. Looks like they might go back to that running play. The right side was open.
Three receivers bunched to the bottom. Daggs is the top of that bunch there at the bottom of the screen. Wilson pump fakes. Pressure comes from behind and he goes down. A 3rd down sack for the Nightwings. That's going to force the Aztecs to punt. And we've reached the end of the first quarter here in Denver, Colorado. SFL presented by APM Music. The Aztecs going into the second quarter with a 3-0 lead. And I feel like if you're Denver, you have to be thinking this is right where you want to be. A high-powered offense, a tough team like Mexico City comes in here, and after one quarter, you're only down 3. You have to feel like you're in prime position to maybe play that spoiler role here, Anthony.
Oh, absolutely. If I'm Denver, that is a big win right there. Big sack and a big stop right there they need. Now let's just generate something on offense for Denver. Mexico City needs to focus, needs to get the ball down the field a lot better than they have.
George Amy, what a beautiful punt. Lands down at about the 12 and rolls to a stop at the 5 and gets down. So now Denver, who's been struggling a bit on offense, -2 rushing yards is going to be pinned deep in their own end zone. So we'll see if Mexico City pins their ears back and try to get into the backfield here. Denver going conservative, a power eye look. Delayed handoff. O'Shaughnessy met immediately as number 64 in there again, Bernard Patterson, making a name for himself in the backfield tonight.
Very dangerous when you're playing in your own red zone right here. You want to take a chance, but you got to be careful. You don't want any turnovers this close to your end zone.
Now a weak eye flex. Mexico City counters with a base 4-3 defense, run weak side, and O'Shaughnessy's loose. Down the left sideline, room to go, past the 50 to the 40, one man to beat, 40, 30, 35, 20, 15, 10. O'Shaughnessy's in, a huge run for the Nightwings.
What a absolutely big play by O'Shaughnessy right there. Broke a tackle and was able to bust it down the field. That hurts if I'm Mexico City. Big run by the running back right there. It's such a beautiful run.
90-plus yards. Absolutely fantastic. That explosiveness from Bailey O'Shaughnessy. I mean, outrunning the defensive backs all the way down the sideline. The stamina, the grace, the agility, the speed. Such a beautiful run.
And that's a momentum shifter right there. If I'm Denver, if I'm the defense, I'm excited to go back on the field. We're going to bring in the pressure there. We're going to try to stop Mexico City. Remember, they're playing spoilers. Denver has nothing to lose here.
Extra point attempt for the night. Oh, extra point. These special teams, these long snappers this week have been highly suspect. We've seen a number of bad snaps this weekend in these games, and there's still plenty of football left to go. Denver's extra point attempt is good, now getting a 7-3 lead here at home. 94-yard rush, 2-play drive. Over like that. Quick playability for the Nightwing. Shaughnessy, 6 carries, 85 yards. That huge play takes his yards per carry average up to 14.2. Eric Price, 3 of 5. Just kind of game manager at this point. And, not doing really anything fantastic or spectacular to this point. On the flip side, Mexico City, Matt Wilson, 5 of 7, 57 yards, so a little bit more productive. Got a 95 QBR, spreading the love around. But Mexico City really not getting their running game going too well. 4 attempts for Phoenix Jones for only 13 yards, so we'll see if they look to answer on the ground as well. Single back look for the Aztecs. Wilson will drop back to throw, looking for a corner route, finds Bill Henry, who jumps up and takes that one out of the air, moves the ball down to the Mexico City 37.
Love the play design right there. Instead of running the ball, and while the defense has all the momentum right now, throw the ball down the field, go to your tight end, which is always your security blanket. That's a good call by Mexico City right there.
The Aztecs break huddle. Wilson going to go under center, empty backfield. Denver counters with the 4-3. Wilson quickly throws out right side, and that pass is caught by Jason Bartley for a 7-yard gain.
Mexico City, they're seeing something in the Denver's defense. Looks like Denver's playing too far off of the receivers.
High formation. Jones going to get a carry up the middle, falls forward. 1 yard short of the first down marker, 3rd and 1.
Mexico City keep on pushing the tempo right here. I will probably go back to passing and look for your tight end. This is a big first down, 3rd down right here.
Third and 1 for the Aztecs. 8 men in the box for the Nightwing. They go with Jones. Jones sheds a tackle, breaks one. Left side, he's got room to run. Is he going to respond out to the 20? One man to beat, throws the stiff arm, and gets brought down. Touchdown saving play made by Nick Kindler.
I love it. This is boxing right here. You got to punch. You got to throw back those punches. They hit you, and you go back and you hit them. Beautiful run, broken tackle that could have saved that 3rd down right there, and he was off to the races.
And that's a big play from a defensive back to bring down Phoenix Jones there in the open field, throwing the stiff arm. He's looking for the contact, and the defensive back responds in a big way. First and goal from the Denver 9-yard line inside the SFL red zone. Wilson out to Bentley, makes a move, brought down at the 4.
No, another big tackle by Ron Hoff. Save the touchdown. But good play design by Mexico City, and they are moving.
Jags there at the bottom of the screen, spearheading that 3 wide receiver bunch. Jones is the lone back, going to be play action. Wilson with time, throws, caught, touchdown Aztecs.
And that's the way you respond back from a long run by Denver. Go back out there, get yourself your own long run, and push it into the end zone. Great job, Mexico City.
Yeah, and didn't really have to sell the play action hard, just really needed the action there. Give Bartley time to run his route and get open there on the out. And it was a perfect timing throw there from Wilson. And Mexico City responds quickly to extend their lead to 3 pending the extra point. So that's Cole Varner on here for the extra point. As the Aztecs looking good here on the road. Varner's extra point is up and good. 10-7 here in Denver, Colorado. Richard L. Snowden Memorial Stadium, home of the Nightwing. 6-play, 78-yard drive, spearheaded there by that huge Phoenix Jones run, which ultimately led to the touchdown by Jason Bartley. 4 pass plays, 4 completions for Wilson, 31 yards, and that touchdown. Varner gets this one away. Ooh, short of the goal line. Unusual for a big leg kicker like Varner. Returner gets it out to the 25. 7.5 minutes to go here. Denver has been competing. They got the explosive play from Bailey O, but I think they need to get a long drive here and try to milk some time off this clock before we go into half. Eric Price disagrees with me, goes into a shotgun, 3 wide receivers to the top of the screen. Looks like a dime defense from Mexico City. Price feeling the pressure, gets rid of it quickly, throws into coverage, and it's intercepted down the sideline. Gerard Brody gets the return out to going to be marked down at the Denver 19, so great starting field position here for the Aztecs.
You didn't need to force that ball. It looks like you got pressure from the left-hand side right there. And that's going to lead to his 25th interception of the season. Big play by Mexico City. Let's see if you can capitalize from the turnover right there. Big play, number 22.
Brody able to make those kinds of plays, and then also a weapon on the return as well, can get those yards after interception, and gives Mexico City great position. They just put points on the board and can really go for the jugular here and kind of deflate Denver here at home. Maybe looking to grind Denver down a little bit, going into that power eye look. Handoff, Jones. Jones lowers his shoulder. How demoralizing. He's in for a score.
That hurts. If I'm Denver, that really hurts right there. You had the momentum on your side. Interception, and then they follow up with a beautiful run by Jones with a truck stick too. Ooh.
And just helmet on helmet. They had double blocks down the field. They were just prepared for that play. That's bread and butter for what Mexico City can do. And Phoenix Jones just put on a display of perfection running up the middle there for the Aztecs. Varner out for his second extra point attempt in about 30 seconds. So keeping that leg warm. Point up and good. Now Mexico City 17-7 at Richard L. Snowden Memorial Stadium. Going to give the ball right back here to the Nightwings. So Varner going to come out again, 4th kick here in about 30-40 seconds. So really getting the leg work out here before the half.
Denver just still a lot of time. Just go back out there, stick to your game plan, and see if you can get a score before the halftime.
The SFL Weekly Fantasy Contest is officially up and running. Think you can draft the best team every week while staying under the salary cap? Or maybe you just want to enhance your SFL experience. Free to play, no season-long commitment, and a new contest opens every week on Tuesday night. Join now and show off your fantasy skills to the rest of the league. Contact Jack Wall, Steven Hacker, or Hunter Norwood to join today. Denver going to get their take over things here from their own 22-yard line. Price going into the shotgun, Twins to the right. Bailey O'Shaughnessy sidecar right. Quickly gets the ball out to the tight end in the flats. And fighting forward, gets marked just short of the first down marker. That is Brian Murphy.
Safe throw, gives you yardage. You can still mix in your running play. That's good.
And that's I think an important thing for Denver here is Mexico City has such a good defense. You really need to get ahead of the chains, and a 9-yard gain on first down is huge for your offense. Price hit as he thrown. Oh, they say he caught the ball and fumbled. That was Riley Quintero on the reception, coughs it up, and Dexter Jackson scoops it up.
We just talked about the defense for Mexico City right there. That's really unfortunate. It looks like, I don't know if that was a catch or not. Looks like
I would throw the challenge flag. I would throw the challenge flag. It was close. I don't know if he made a football move whenever he came down. Well, it'll be interesting to see how the refs interpret that. But I would definitely throw a challenge flag.
Oh, absolutely. Yep.
Do see the red flag come out onto the field. Red laundry. R62 going to go under the hood to take a look. And I think we both know, we've made our feelings apparent on how we feel about that play.
Yeah, you got to make a football move before they can call it a fumble. It looks like wasn't able to turn around and secure the ball. So that looks like that might be going back to Denver.
I think that was 25, it looked like, there on the hit that jarred the ball loose. 25, or let's say 26. 26 would be Jermaine Minifield. Ruling on the field is going to be overturned. They're saying the receiver did not have possession of the ball, so therefore could not fumble. It will be ruled an incompletion. Denver will retain possession of the ball. Base 4-3 defense for the Aztecs. Short situation. Only one wide receiver on the field for the Nightwing. And up the middle, Ari Mills has the first down. Moves out to about the 38-yard line.
That's exactly what you want to do. You want to move the ball. This is a scary defense right here. So Denver, whatever you can get, take it.
First and 10 for the Nightwing. Shotgun Twins look that they seem to be favoring. Price moves around, finds a corner route, wide open. Riley Quintero makes up for the, it wasn't a fumble, it was just an incompletion, but same play gets the big yards down the sideline for the Nightwing.
What a way to find a hole in that defense right there. It looks like it was a nice little corner route, and it looks like Mexico City was focused on something else because he was wide open.
Price now beginning to spread the love around to his targets. Bryce Battle, the only receiver looking to get something going here. Battle up at the top of the screen. Price goes his way. Oh no, that's Quintero up at the top of the screen, and Quintero able to turn upfield on the out route. Gets pushed out of bounds at the Mexico City 27-yard line.
I'm liking what I'm seeing in Price. It's a short-term memory type of thing. You threw an interception. Normally people would be afraid to push the ball down the field. But not this guy. Looks like he's just feeling comfortable. He is taking what the defense given him. Once again, looks like a broken coverage right there, but he saw the open receiver.
Price takes the snap, looks over the middle. Pass is going to be caught for a 6-yard gain. Logan Keel gets his name called, and another reception.
What a way to hold on to that ball right there. That is a dangerous play right there because he definitely didn't see that linebacker to his right. Great hit, but better catch.
It's now going to go under center. Mexico City press coverage on the outside, looking for Ari Mills out of the flats. Mills has the first down. Nice play made there as he had the linebacker John Fowler there in cover.
Love it. Once again, it's gonna be a broken record. You take what the defense give you. They were very aggressive. They push up the field. He was able to throw it underneath for a first down right there. That's great job.
Ari Mills gets the call again, fights his way forward and gets 4 yards out of that one.
And having a good passing game or completing passes in a series, it will weaken that defense in the middle because you got to think pass. You got to be able to defend it. So there's going to be less players in the box, and that's when you can slip in a run or even a play action.
Shotgun twins. Murphy out in the flats has enough. Oh, not enough. Gets marked 1 yard short of the first down. Going to be a gain of about 5.
Price is cooking it up on this drive right here. Saw something on the left side of that defense. Looked like it was a favorable matchup right there. What a way to get the ball out the hands really quickly. Great completion. Manageable third down right here.
I think I would be dialing up number 30 here if I'm in the black uniforms. They do go O'Shaughnessy's way. Runs into a defender and stopped. Huge play by Jeffrey Daggs to come up from the safety position and stop Bailey O'Shaughnessy short of the first down marker.
What a way to play down the field right there by Daggs right there, stopping them on third down. Looks like they're going for it.
I like this from Denver. And I wouldn't use the timeout. I would snap it. I would give it to number 30 again. Give it to Bailey O and let him do his magic. Eric Price maybe has different orders from the head coach. Using the cadence, I don't think he's going to get him to jump off sides. Mexico City staying disciplined. Great job up front by the Aztecs to not jump off sides. Denver will use their timeout first of the half. So sets up a chip shot field goal here. Anthony, and I have to commend Denver for keeping themselves in this ball game. You have to feel like they feel like they left some meat on the bone here, but you got to get the points and keep yourself in this ball game.
Any points is better than no points. So this is a great drive. They push the ball down the field. They show some weak spots in Mexico's defense. At the end of the day, you need some points. So this is good for them.
Denver brings out their kicker. Chip shot field goal, 23 yards is up and good. Denver closing the gap, 10-17. And that was Mason Remy out there for the field goal. 11-play drive, 71 yards. So Denver showing that they have it in them. It's not all big play from Bailey O'Shaughnessy. Eric Price can drive the bus down the field and get this offense into scoring position. They just need to be able to finish out that drive.
So what Denver is doing is they're showing the other teams in the league that there are some openings in Mexico City's defense. Maybe that's something they can look at.
Oh, a fumble on the play. Mexico City on the return fumbles, and it looked like Mexico City able to fall on the ball, and they get the ball back. Wow. I was looking over at the stat sheet, and I just saw fumble flash up, and I had to gather myself.
It caught me off guard.
Same thing here. I was just like, oh, what's going on? So Wilson's going to take over at the Mexico City 19-yard line. Jones going to get a carry, fights his way forward for 5 yards. Mexico City could let that run into the 2-minute warning. It's about 2:10 remaining here in the second quarter. I think there's time to snap it if they want. And we have reached the 2-minute warning here in the second quarter. You are watching the Simulation Football League presented by APM Music on YouTube. We are in Denver, Colorado for tonight's game, Richard L. Snowden Memorial Stadium, home of the Denver Nightwings, trailing the Mexico City Aztecs 10-17. Mexico City with the ball, 2 minutes, 3 timeouts, and a 2nd and 5. 8 men in the box for the Nightwing. Trying to slow down Phoenix Jones. Jones has some blocking, only able to get a minimal gain on that one.
I like this from Denver. They're still fighting. They're not giving up. Obviously, it would be easy to give up on the season when you're not in playoff contention, but they want to play spoilers. They want to leave on a good note.
And they are in the face of the Aztecs here. 3rd and 2, press coverage on the outside. Pressure coming on as Wilson has to get rid of it quickly. Checks down to Bentley. Bentley's going to get met in the backfield for a 1-yard loss. Good job by the Nightwings defense to stand up there and make a play. Rob Foraker going to get the tackle for loss.
I would be calling timeout if I was Denver. You have a lot of time. You got timeouts here. See if you can get some points. Like we talked about before, any points is better than no points right here. So a good return can set you up.
Mexico City wisely letting that clock tick, tick, tick away. 5 seconds remaining on the play clock. George Amy taking all the time in the world. No pressure applied by the Nightwings on the punt. Everybody back in coverage. And, a big shot taken. Denver going to take over at their own 47-yard line. 42 seconds. They do have 2 timeouts remaining.
2 timeouts. You are on the good side of the field. So right now, I'm looking to get the ball beyond field goal range, trying to see if I can find an opening in Mexico City's defense.
Split backfield. Price under center. 3-step drop. Takes a shot down the field. Oh, good coverage. Had one-on-one coverage there. Logan Keel covered by Ben Charbs. And that's a 50-50 ball. And with the veteran like Keel, I like the shot.
I like it. Great knockdown by Ron Harflight there, saving what could have been a touchdown. So great play by the defensive back.
Keel has been primarily running those short drag routes underneath. And they send him on a seam route there, and Price and Keel couldn't quite connect. Price looking to unload again, looking for Keel's way, but this time Charbs takes it away. Tried to test him on the same play twice in a row, and Charbs was all over it.
That's right there. Hoff is playing center field. I think that was Hoff right there. Center field, and that cover 3 defense was able just to play underneath the route. Great interception. Mexico City, let's go back to you. You got 3 timeouts. Let's keep it pushing.
Yeah, 31 seconds, and Cole Varner has shown already in this game 50 yards is not a problem. So, Mexico City really only needs about 15 yards or so to get into scoring position. They do have the 3 timeouts. Matt Wilson played a really clean game to this point, but they're going to go with Phoenix Jones on the ground and let him grind it out. He's going to get 6. They're going to hurry it back up, likely looking at the same play. Maybe they'll audible to a screen pass. We'll see. They will go stretch play left side. Blocking is there. Good block on the outside. Good commitment to the run game there as Phoenix Jones gets the first down.
Back-to-back running plays. They see opening, a weakening on the defensive side of Denver on the left side. So let's see. It looks like they're in field goal range already.
Mexico City did use one of their timeouts there to stop the clock. So 11 seconds remaining here before the break. And Cole Varner out to attempt the 47-yard field goal attempt. High snap. Pressure got there, but Cole Varner gets it away up and good from 46 officially. And it is now a 10-point lead for the Aztecs, 20-10. 7 seconds to go here in the first half. Visit the SFL website at simulationfl.net for info about the league and its 2018. All the places you can watch live games, plus links to apparel from Sector 6 and SFL mini helmets from 97 Sports Promotion. See all the league records, team stats, player leaderboards, and the rankings of the next class of SFL talent, and so much more. SimulationFL.net, your home for everything SFL. Varner on to kick this one away to the Nightwings, who will only have a few seconds to make something happen before the half. Varner short of the goal line. Returner out to the 20. 3 seconds to go in the half. Price and the Nightwings offense will take over at the 20. Price, 9 of 15. 2 interceptions in this game. O'Shaughnessy, 7 carries in the ball game. Has a long of 94. Big play. Only touchdown of the game for the Nightwings. They look for O'Shaughnessy on a screen pass. Breaks a couple tackles. Gets pushed out of bounds. 6-yard gain. And that's how we'll go into the tunnels. Mexico City leading this ball game 20-10. Anthony, what was your key takes from that first half? You know, what kind of improvements? What stood out to you most, and what improvements can both of these teams make in the second?
About Mexico City, I'm happy with the results because they could have got ugly, but they came up on defense, made key turnovers when they need to, and then they capitalized on it on offense. If I'm Denver, I am happy with the situation of what's going on right now. We did have a big play on offense, maybe look to get the running back more involved. And then on defense, play a little bit more aggressive, make Mexico City force them to throw bad passes. But at the end, Denver, they keep on fighting, and I do like that in them.
Mexico City set to return and get this second half started. Jeffrey Daggs, the returner, brought out to the Mexico City 26-yard line. Wilson, only 2 incompletions in the first half, about 13 yards shy of 100 yards through the air. Phoenix Jones did eclipse the century mark on his 11 carries, had a long of 45 in the first half. Ray Bentley only with 1 carry, but 2 receptions in the first half. Mexico City really favored this power eye look, the strong eye look, and they'll go with it again. Phoenix Jones lowers his shoulder, looking to break his long for the day. This one goes out to the Mexico City 45.
Averaging close to 10 yards a pop per run. It's just hard to take him down on that first initial contact right there. Number 20 tried, and it was no go for him. So, great run by Jones. They got something going there.
Yeah, it's something that you might want to look at too is that's a young secondary core for this Nightwing defense. You know, a lot of really young defensive backs out there, and a veteran like Phoenix Jones, really strong, really tough to tackle in the open field. And so that's a matchup they are probably looking to exploit in a way. As Jones gets a carry there, left side this time, stopped in the backfield. Number 99, Hugo Reynosa, leading the charge there. Got a little bit of help from Igor Barbatov. Now 2nd and 11. Wilson going to go under center. No wide receivers out there. High formation. Denver in a base 4-3 defense. Jones goes up the middle, spins, and able to get out. That was Ray Bentley, I'm sorry. Bentley able to get about 4 yards out of that one.
And what they're doing, they're riding the left guard and that center. They're riding that combination right there. They like it. They like that the center is moving up to block the linebacker right there, and the left guard is holding his own on those blocks.
Wilson going to go play action and finds Mike Daggs on the right sideline. He has enough for the first down, gets pushed out of bounds at the Denver 39. Josh Neal there in coverage.
And that is the product of what happens when you run the ball so well. A simple play action gives you 6-7 yards easily on a pass play right there. So it's really tough. Denver has to shut down that run and make Mexico City a one-dimensional offense. But right now, they are having trouble with that left side run.
3 wide receivers out there, and they go with Jones again, electing to show heavy run sets and continuing to ground and pound the ball. Jones fights his way forward, gets 5 yards now to 124 yards on the day.
This is straight up smash mouth football right there. Helmet to helmet. Let's see who can push the other back. And right now, Mexico City is winning that battle, especially, once again, on that left side of the line.
They've got the numbers, too, in the trenches. I think that's what's helping them get that charge is, you know, they've got 3 tight ends on the line. Effectively, 8 people on the line. and then your fullback and running back mixed in, and Denver's only matching that with 7 men in the box. So Mexico City's got the numbers in the trenches, and that's what's helping them get these just nice little 4 or 5 yard gains at a time. Another stretch play. Oh, number 50 got in there, tried to blow that play up. That's the best Denver's handled that stretch play all night. And Phoenix Jones still able to get a first down of it, just 1 or 2 yards, but enough to move the chain.
Great stiff arm right there. That's called you want the first down. And Jones wanted the first down right there, regardless of what's going to happen. Great tackle, but he wanted that first down, and he got to it.
I think Jean Benazzi's getting tired of all these runs on the Nightwings front line. He's starting to throw offensive linemen around as Bentley going to get a carry here, and he drags and fights his way out to the 15.
Doesn't matter if it's Bentley or it's the Jones. They're getting big chunks of yards on the run. Now they're going to the right side, and they're just bullying the defense of Denver right there. If I'm, like you said, if I'm Denver, I'm putting 8 in the box right there. I'm going to challenge them and make them pass the ball. But right now, something's got to give.
Corner's trying to cheat in there and apply some extra pressure, but Phoenix Jones feels no pressure, and he finds his way into the end zone for a second time tonight.
That's fatigue by Denver. Mexico City ran the ball all but 2 times that drive, and just the young secondary for Denver is just really tired, and then Jones keeps on gaining more strength every run he gets. So that's just a tough situation. Great run though.
8.8 yards per carry for Jones. Just an absolute display of dominance here in this game. Almost 150 yards. Hadn't even got to 20 carries yet. We still got a quarter and a half of game here, Anthony, and Phoenix Jones just carrying the load right now for these Aztecs.
Why change?
Point. Sorry, Anthony. Extra point up and good now. 27-10 for the Aztecs.
Yeah, why change? I'm Mexico City. I got somebody that's close to 150 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns. Bentley is running the ball as well. The offensive line for Mexico City is just dominating. There's no need to change it up right now. Denver needs to go look at that tablet and see what they can do to stop them on offense. But right now, Denver, get the ball. It's time to push the field. Don't forget, you have a star running back. Use them.
9 plays, 74 yards. Phoenix Jones and Ray Bentley really shouldering the load there. Only 1 passing attempt for Matt Wilson on that last drive. The SFL network is coming to the ESTV Plus app. 24/7 SFL programming will include content created by the community, the SFL's greatest games from the archives, exclusive network content, and live SFL regular season games. Download the ESTV Plus app on your Android or iPhone, or on your TV through Roku, Amazon Fire, Vizio, and more. The SFL Network, where SFL creators come together. This time, Price finds a receiver that's Logan Kill out on the right sideline, and they move the chains, getting out at the Denver 38-yard line.
So Price, 2 interceptions today, has been down the middle, but been very accurate outside the numbers. So maybe we want to do some more route combinations that's dealing with outside the numbers and stay away from the middle, where Mexico City's strength is in the middle.
Elsewhere in the SFL, over on the Simulation Football League Twitch channel, Louisiana with a 3-point lead against the San Diego Maverick. Here we've got the Aztecs with a 27-10 lead, and a Bailey O'Shaughnessy run down the left sideline. He's looking to do it again, but he's brought down. Ben Charbs with a nice tackle. Got a little bit of help from John Fowler as well.
Great blocking up front right there. We've been waiting to see more of O'Shaughnessy with the run right here. Left side. Oh, there's so much daylight. Give him more of the ball right there. 127 yards today. Only on 8 attempts.
In a shifty little move. Didn't exactly juke, just kind of changed directions there and made that defender miss. That's just game-changing speed and ability there from Bailey O'Shaughnessy. Right at the SFL red zone, Eric Price, 3-step drop, unloads, great throw, and the receiver gets dragged down. That's Logan Keel, dropped at the Mexico City 5.
And then that was set up by a fantastic run. Linebackers looking down, looking in the backfield. Was able to get right behind number 40. Great slant route. Fantastic throw. Denver, keep on fighting. You're still in it.
I do like the solo glove look there too, only wearing the one glove for the receiver. That's a unique little thing there for him. Very cool. First and goal from the 5. Shotgun look from the Aztecs. They're in that twins shotgun. Bailey O'Shaughnessy sidecar right. Goal line defense from the Aztecs. O'Shaughnessy open in the flats. They go that way. One man to beat. Spins upfield. Oh, gets stopped. What a tackle made. Ben Charbs is all over the place for the Aztecs.
That was a touchdown saving tackle right there. O'Shaughnessy really wanted to get to that end zone. Great tackle by the defensive back right there.
Goal line defense again from the Aztecs. Price under center. O'Shaughnessy foaming at the mouth. He's calling for the ball, and he's getting stopped at the goal line. Huge play made. Is that Skylar Kingsley? Number 99 for the Aztec.
Fantastic tackle. My problem was he had daylight. Right side was wide open right there. Sometimes the easiest moves are the ones that you don't have to take. Bounce it outside, get yourself a touchdown.
Third and goal. One more chance for the Nightwing. Ari Mills gets the carry, lowers his shoulders, and he's in for the score.
We still have a ball game here. Denver is showing fight. They just got to get back on defense, and they have to stop Mexico City. Great fullback dive right there. Diving forward for the touchdown.
Yeah, the last time these two teams met, it was a close game. Back in season 17, week 9, Mexico City came into Denver and won that game 23-17. Already eclipsed that mark here, but a very, very close game. Matt Wilson in that game, only 181 passing yards. Did throw for 2 interceptions, but no 2 touchdowns and no interceptions. Price in that game threw for 252, 2 interceptions with 1 touchdown. O'Shaughnessy in that game, only 9 carries for 87 yards. Did get a touchdown. Denver closing the gap. It's a 10-point lead for the Aztecs. Remy on to kick this one away to the Aztecs. Checks the line, hand goes in the air. And kick is away. Tomorrow on Next Level Sports, coverage of the Simulation Football League continues at 8:45 p.m. Eastern Time when Atlanta welcomes Las Vegas seeking revenge for last season's blowout loss. Pivotal game for both teams' playoff chances. For a channel guide and more information about NXT, visit nlse.com. Jeffrey Daggs, the returner, brings that one out to the Mexico City 26-yard line. Wilson, with 4 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in this quarter, going to go under center. The late surge from Denver has closed this total yards gap. Very, very close game if you look at the stat sheet alone. Bentley out in the flats, able to pick up 7 yards on that reception. Turnovers really hurting Denver in this game, Anthony.
Yeah, it's hard to stay in the game when you're giving them free chances, when you're turning the ball over. And Mexico's capitalizing on the turnovers here.
Mexico City showing that ground and pound conservative style. They've got the lead. Don't take any unnecessary risks. And they're going to give it to Phoenix Jones. Over 150 yards on the day. A big run down the left sideline. And a group tackle by the Nightwing as Jones now 171 yards on the ground.
It doesn't matter what Denver does on offense. If you cannot stop this run play, it's going to be a long game for you. And the thing is, Jones is just given what the offense is giving him. Fantastic blocking. He had lead blockers for days. They're going to go back to the same play.
Yeah, they're continuing to show that they're willing to control the trenches. 8 men in the box this time for the Nightwings. Trying to slow down Bentley, who's got room to run down the sideline. Is he going to break it? Down to the 5, into the end zone. Big run for Ray Bentley, and a showman dance as well.
Doesn't matter if it's Bentley. Doesn't matter if it's Jones. That play to the left-hand side is money. Between the left guard, the left tackle, the center, and the fullback, They're blocking everyone. They even blocking people on the sideline. It's just wide open holes right there. Beautiful run by Bentley. 3 total touchdowns rushing for Mexico City right now.
Bentley has taken on a big role here, averaging 18 yards and per carry, and doing a great job. Was the Aztecs' longtime running back, and the Aztecs had the ability to go out in a draft a few seasons ago and pick up the stud Phoenix Jones, and Bentley graciously stepped over, went over to fullback for the team, and now they've rewarded him and allow him to split duties as a running back, and pays off dividends, gets back into the end zone, something I know he's no stranger to, but I know he's glad to be there as he kind of takes that second fiddle role to Phoenix Jones. So it's good to see a legend like Ray Bentley getting back into the end zone.
With a running game like Mexico City, it takes a lot of pressure off of Matt Wilson of throwing the ball. And then what it does is Matt Wilson can throw lesser deep routes, more safe throws, because you have such a great running game.
Bentley on his career now 104 career rushing touchdowns. He's 5th all-time in SFL, trailing Warren Murray, the Baltimore Vultures running back, Murray at 106. So Bentley up there with some of the SFL greats in terms of rushing the ball. On the flip side, the Nightwings are going to start their offensive possession at their own 22. Price going to go under center, 3 wide receivers to the bottom of the screen. 3-step drop, pressure coming there immediately. Had to get it out to O'Shaughnessy, and O'Shaughnessy going to lose 3 yards on that one.
Defense was all over that play. They was ready for whatever Denver was going to do. Stop them in the backfield right there. Maybe throw that play out if I'm Denver.
I'm going to flip that shotgun twins look. Still pulling a base 4-3 defense from the Aztecs. Quickly gets it out to Murphy. Murphy turns up field, breaks a tackle, and brought down after a 5-yard gain. Murphy, a young career. Couple of receptions here tonight. It's up over 10 career receptions. Nice to see the name getting called, getting the reps in, and earning the trust of your quarterback, Eric Price. Price in the shotgun. All slants is there. 3rd and 5 converted as the Nightwings move the chains out to the Denver 34.
Big 3rd down conversion right there. You want to keep up with the points. We know Mexico City, they're going to run the ball. So you got to get points from Denver. Big 3rd down. Keep the ball on your side.
Battle's first reception of the game came right there with only 2 minutes remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Price has to be looking that way again, doesn't. Checks down to O'Shaughnessy. O'Shaughnessy has to fight to get the 3 yards after catch.
When you have a good running back like O'Shaughnessy, the defense needs to bring more than one defender to tackle. And right there, Mexico City had 2 people waiting. He still got the yardage, but they didn't let him go for more.
2nd and 7. Shotgun look. Murphy covered up in the flat, so they're going to go with the corner route. And it's there for Quintero, who's going to get out past midfield down to the Mexico City 31.
Great pass right there. Like I said, they saw something in Mexico defense in the first half. They do tend to give up big plays because their defense, they do play a lot of conservative defense for Mexico City. So great pass by Denver by Price.
Yeah, Charbs has been pretty sharp in coverage tonight. Was about 4 or 5 yards away from Quintero on that one. So Quintero able to create that separation and Price able to find the receiver there. And a big play for the Nightwings now at the 31-yard line. 45 seconds remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Price looking for O'Shaughnessy, getting chased down by Dan Tritz, able to beat him to the outside, but met by Dexter Jackson and a slew of other Aztecs.
We saw about 4 or 5 Mexico City defenders right there on top of O'Shaughnessy. That's what you're going to have to do to contain him from long runs.
I4 Pro. Right up the middle, ISO play, O'Shaughnessy, and stopped just a yard short of the first down marker. Jeffrey Daggs able to come over and make the tackle. And that will bring us to the start of the fourth quarter. Mexico City holding on to a 34-17 lead on the road in Richard L. Memorial Stadium. Get your fours up in the chat. 4s, 12s, 86s, and 68. You're watching the SFL presented by APM Music. APM Music is unrivaled music to bring your stories to life, inspiring every production with the world's most robust and constantly refreshed music collection, state-of-the-art technology, and world-class customer service. APM Music is the official soundtrack of the Simulation Football League. To explore their library and to find the perfect tracks for your projects, visit apmmusic.com. R.E. Mills trods forward and moves the chains for the Nightwings, marked down at the 13-yard line. Mills has been a nice change of pace to Bailey O'Shaughnessy in this game, Anthony, and I'm glad to see that they're still using him, even though O'Shaughnessy has been so explosive. They're staying true to what they do. Mills with 6 carries in the game also has that touchdown. They go back to O'Shaughnessy. Whoa, what a move on the right sideline. Breaks the tackle and into the end zone for the Nightwing.
And that's a great thunder and lightning pairing right there. Mills will give you the downhill yardage, put the head down, run over people, and then you give it to O'Shaughnessy, and that was a perfect play right there. Nice little juke move to bounce it outside, left the defender in the dust right there. Great run. Denver is still fighting.
Yeah, he's like, I think I heard O'Shaughnessy say as he was going by, your shoes untied. The defender looked down and just absolutely embarrassed him. Number 26, Jermaine Minifield, got left in the dust and broken ankles and all those insults that you can throw at him. Absolutely electric play from Bailey O'Shaughnessy. Remy going to be on for the extra point. Denver finding a way to stay around in this game. Very impressive. Awkward snap, and it's blocked. Special teams play this weekend has been atrocious. Every game, the special teams this week, absolutely atrocious. Remy shakes his head. Extra point blocked. So 11-point lead for the Aztecs. And that just makes it that much tougher for Denver in this game. I might be in my feelings a little bit about the special teams play. Just maybe a little bit. Remy kicks it away. Daggs from his own end zone, lowers his shoulder, and brought out to the Mexico City 25-yard line. Wilson still only 2 incompletions in this ball game, Anthony. Phoenix Jones on the ground, 170 yards. Ray Bentley, 72. 22 carries between the two running backs. Jones with no receptions. Bentley leading the way out of the backfield with 3 receptions tonight. You're going to go with the single back look. Denver showing a 3-3-5 defense. Moving things around. Wilson doesn't like it. Changes the play. Oh, they hand it off onto the lane. Bentley lowers his shoulder and gets 8 yards. Good adjustment at the line from the veteran.
You have over 260 yards rushing. You don't need to throw the ball that much. You can throw safe throws. But when you got Bentley and Jones rushing the way they do, it's going to be tough to stop this team.
Mexico City overloading the trenches there and just continuing to ground it out as Jones plows forward, able to get the first down and a couple more.
Yeah, that's tough right there. Denver had them in the backfield, but Jones was able to be shifty right there and get past one defender for another first down.
Wilson gonna play action. Time to throw over the middle. A sliding Mike Daggs makes the catch. They're going to say he was short of the first down marker. They're going to say 2nd and inches at the Mexico City 48-yard line.
Real simple play design. When you do a play action and you've been running the ball so well, that's going to be open 9 out of 10 times.
Press coverage on the outside from the Nightwing. Oh, and jumps off sides. That's Hugo Reynosa there on the bottom of the screen. Play won't matter as moving up the field, a great run after catch. Ray Bentley having a great game here today.
Neutral zone infraction, number 99, defense, the penalty.
And they do, the Aztecs will decline the penalty, so Bentley will be the recipient of a nice reception. Great spin
Nice
move,
pitch.
looking like the Ray Bentley of old there. Denver needs to find a way to get Mexico City off the field. They are in field goal range, so a turnover would be huge for the Nightwing. Wilson back to throw. Out route is caught, as that was number 81 out in the flats, Jacob McCall.
Nice little safe throw right there. Stay in bounds. Let the clock keep running. They're giving Denver a different look instead of just running the ball every single time. Right now, Denver just needs a big play.
Yeah, doing a nice job of changing it up, keeping Denver honest, where they can't commit to putting too many men in the box. They flood it there, but Jones, it doesn't matter. He's able to squeeze it out somehow and finds his way down to the Denver 6.
That hurts right there. Denver shifted everybody to the left, and they ran the opposite way. And it was just blocking. It was just beautiful once again, the way to seal the defenders. So it was able for Jones to bounce it to the outside. And now we got a first and goal situation.
Over on the Simulation Football League Twitch channel, Louisiana getting away from San Diego a little bit here in Denver. The Nightwings are trying to hold on to this ball game. Jones with another carry. Great stop at the line of scrimmage. Jones will get marked down at the 4. Number 96, Stephon Forbes, the linebacker, coming up to make a play for the Nightwing.
Touchdown, saving tackle right there.
Wilson under center. Looked like a goal line defense that time from Denver, and much better run defense as Bentley got the carry, but not much going. Maybe 2 yards on that one.
Yeah, that time they put more than what Mexico City can block, and that's what you need to do to slow down this running game. Bring more people.
Scoring update in that San Diego game. They closed the margin a little bit. Here we've got Phoenix Jones trying to get into the end zone, and they're going to put their hands up. A touchdown for the Aztecs and a hat trick for Phoenix Jones.
He was not going to get denied right there. He wanted his third touchdown, and he got it right there. Put the head down, showed that power. 3 touchdowns today for Jones.
And the double-headed monster for the Aztecs. 198 yards on the ground for Phoenix Jones, 82 on the ground for Ray Bentley. 4 combined rushing touchdowns, 9 yards per carry for Phoenix Jones, 13.7 for Ray Bentley. Just an absolute dominating performance on the ground. Varner on for the extra point, 41-23. Aztecs with the lead. 6 minutes, 41 seconds remaining in this ball game. 20 rushing touchdowns on the season for Phoenix Jones. Hard to look past him. I mean, at minimum, you're thinking maybe Offensive Player of the Year. Why not throw him into the MVP category, right?
Absolutely. He's doing so much for the offense in Mexico City, taking them to the playoffs. Just looks good out there. So definitely in the running for MVP.
Maybe not there in the yards mark, but when you can account for that much of your team's offense, in terms of points and stuff like that, it's hard to look anywhere else. It makes a difference in what your team can do when you have an explosive running back like Phoenix Jones.
It creates opportunities for the passing game, and kudos to the offensive line. They're blocking fantastic today and for the season.
Eric Price takes over at the 24-yard line. Finds tight end out in the flats. Moving upfield. Walter, the tight end, getting involved in the passing game. And the SFL Minor League is about to begin. Games kick off Friday, October 14th on SFL YouTube. And it's not too late to create your player and get him or her involved in the next rookie class. Season 20's rookie draft takes place December 17th and 18th, so don't miss your chance to get drafted. The sooner you create your player, the better your player will be on draft day. For more information, visit simulationfl.net. Bryce Battle, able to secure the target, and gets past the first down marker marked at the Denver 34.
So Denver here, you want to start thinking about, next season. Get yourself good moments that you can go back and look at.
Price, hit as he threw. Caused an errant throw. They're going to say O'Shaughnessy caught that, and they'll say he lost a yard.
You cannot have hits like that on your quarterback right there. Got to protect him. Really tough. He able to get the ball out of his hands, but you got to give him a little bit more time.
Now Price going to go under center. Base 4-3 defense from the Aztecs. O'Shaughnessy redirects and spins back up to the middle of the field. And going to get 3 yards. A lot of effort for those 3 yards, but O'Shaughnessy can make those kinds of plays and turn something like that into something huge.
Yeah, great spin move out of the backfield. Looks like it was going to be a loss of 2 yards right there, but O'Shaughnessy said, nope, not today. Was able to make some moves, turn something into positive.
Time defense from the Aztecs. Price maybe sees something that he likes. Yep, the auto hot route is there at the bottom of the screen, but looks for Jeremy Mosley over the middle. The all slants works and moves the chains. Ball spotted at the Mexico City 49. Price this time surveys, likes what he sees, not going to change anything. Snaps it, all slants. Oh, no. Audible the play before the snap. Mosley again with the reception. 9 yards on that curl. They're not going to use a timeout. 4:20 remaining in this fourth quarter. Denver trying to hold on to those 3 timeouts. Same formation. Price looking, surveying, throws, caught. Left side, and that's going to be a late hit. That's extra yards added onto that play, and a little bit of pushing and shoving as Riley Quintero makes the reception.
Great catch right there. Looks like they saw something in the defense, so they want to go no huddle.
Jeffrey Dagg's trying to put a stop to that momentum as Denver was putting something together, and I think Denver has to be happy that the penalty flag came out. It gave them a little bit extra breather, chance to catch their breath and huddle back up and maybe call another series of plays. Penalty yards added on. Ball's going to be moved down to the Mexico City 13-yard line. Great opportunity here for Denver. 4 minutes to go in the ball game. 3 receivers to the top of the screen. Mexico City in a dime defense. Price looking, throwing, underneath, passes caught. Mosley fighting forward, 7-yard gain on first down. Back in the no huddle. They are set quickly. Lose coverage on the outside from the Aztecs. All slants underneath. Passes caught. Mosley is into the end zone.
Like you said, very loose coverage right there. They were playing back about 7 yards, so Price just took what he was given. Nice little underneath slant route. Touchdown for Denver.
Doing everything they can to stay in this ball game. Just under 4 minutes to go. Price pretty clean today. Only 6 incompletions, has the touchdown now, but the 2 interceptions, the 2 turnovers really hurting the Night Wings right now, as well as that blocked extra point from earlier in the game. Remy, this time much cleaner. Extra point up and good. 30-41. Denver trailing in this one. They do have their timeouts, but I expect that we're going to see Remy back out for an onside attempt here. Denver really needs the ball back if they want to stay in this game. Onside attempt away. caught, and Mexico City will keep possession, and they will get great field position thanks to their hands team, starting at the Denver 40-yard line.
Great job securing that ball, making sure nothing like funny happens.
Looking at the roster sheet, Matt Wilson only had to throw the ball so far in this game 17 times. Only 2 incompletions in the ball game. It's been all ground and pound from the Aztecs in this one. And they go back to it. Bull rush on the outside from the Nightwings, but takes the defensive ends out of the play, and it gets Phoenix Jones a 4-yard carry. Now over 200 yards in this ball game.
We saw a healthy dose of Jones. Bentley with catches out the backfield, running of his own, close to 300 yards rushing for the game. Beautiful job by Mexico City.
Wilson letting the play clock wind down. 2, 1, and a snap right as it hits zeros. Jones going to get the carry. 2 yards this time. Good collective effort from the Nightwings to stop that game for not much.
I'm Jones. I am buying my offensive line steak dinners for everyone because the blocking has been superb. Jones has not been touched until he gets to the second level of the field, and Bentley. And they have an identity. It's to run the ball. And they did it tonight.
Oh yeah, and you know Phoenix Jones hit that contract multiplier, getting to 20 touchdowns, so he can afford it. He can afford to take his offensive line out. I'm with you, Anthony. I got you. Power eye look here. Denver crowding the box here, which is a nice look. Oh, what a move! That was Ray Bentley, and he's gonna get his second touchdown of the game.
Bentley must have heard us talking about Jones. It was like, hey, look. Anything he can do, I can do the same. And what a shifty move to go back inside. But once again, I'm going to keep saying it. The offensive line blocked everybody beautifully. It was able to make Bentley have the open field so he can do the little dance move to go inside the end zone. 5 total touchdowns today with Mexico City. This is a playoff team. This is a scary team if they're going to run the ball and play defense like this.
Yes, you said put some respect on my name. Don't forget who I am. Don't forget what I've done. And Ray Bentley in just top tier form here tonight. Both of these running backs really 300 plus yards on the ground for this Aztecs offense, and five touchdowns on the ground. Just absolutely dominating performance.
It makes the quarterback's life easy. He doesn't have to throw the ball. He doesn't. When you know that you can get 2 of your running backs to get you over 100 yards apiece and one over 200, why throw the ball? You don't need to. Just feed them.
Probably an SFL first. If I had to guess, having a 200-yard rusher and a 100-yard rusher on the same team, that sounds like an SFL first. And who else to do it other than the great Ramos Lynn and his Mexico City Aztecs? Fantastic performance. And I think if you add all of the rushing yards combined in this game, we're hovering somewhere around 500 yards on the ground. If you factor in R.E. Mills in there as well, rushing 310, 181. Wow. 9 yards away from a 500-yard performance on the ground. Where is the pass? The ball is completely deflated in this game. Price in the shotgun. Quickly throws. Keel breaks the tackle. Oh, man, I spoke too soon. Logan Keel, 78 yards, and he's going to close the gap for the Nightwings.
Look, I apologize. They're hearing us. They must be hearing us right there. Beautiful pass. Hit that spin cycle right there, and it was nothing but green. Denver said we're not going down without fighting. Beautiful throw and catch right there. Woo.
Man, dynamite. I mean, just fireworks all game long. This game has delivered. Denver showing that they can keep pace, trying to play that spoiler, not giving up. They've had so many opportunities. When you give up all those yards on the ground and Phoenix Jones and Ray Bentley are playing the way that they're playing, for Denver to fight and claw and stay in this game, it's been fantastic. Still 2 minutes to go in this game. You have to expect Denver to be coming out and trying for another onside attempt. Remy on to attempt the extra point. They've already had one extra point attempt blocked in this game. Much better execution on that one. Extra point up and good. 37-48, 11-point deficit for the Nightwings. They really got to get this onside attempt here.
The thing with Denver, 37 points in another game gets them a victory. But you just ran up against a historical rushing day by Jones and Bentley, and which is very unfortunate.
Better onside attempt there. Hands team had to jump up in the air to go get it, but Mexico City is able to secure it. Brought down at the Denver 42. 2:10 remaining in this game, so we got the 2-minute warning we're going to hit. Denver has all 3 of their timeouts. Mexico City going to have to get at least one first down here if they want to try to ice this game. Denver crowding the box. Maybe a little too late. We'll see. Bentley going to get that's Jones going to get the carry, and he's forward for 6 yards. Now 2:10, getting closer to 500 total yards on the ground collected between these two teams. But before that, we have hit the 2-minute warning. Mexico City clinging on to that 11-point lead. Denver not going away here at home. Conclusion of this game to follow. In the third quarter over on the SFL Twitch channel, San Diego has mounted a comeback. They were down 14 plus at one point, now with a 4-point lead in the third quarter in that game, 35-31 over on the SFL Twitch page. Here, Mexico City holding on to a 48-37 lead. Jones gets the toss, met in the backfield. Big play from the Nightwings, and they use a timeout.
Oh, they were all over that route right there, that run. Great play by Marshall. Backfield, tackle, open field. It was only him and Jones, and he was able to get that tackle. Great play right there.
3rd and 9 for the Aztecs. Mexico City haven't been in many third down situations in this game. 5 of 8 so far, so over 50%, 55%. And this one goes nowhere, and maybe only a yard. Bentley gets back to the line of scrimmage. Denver using their second timeout.
Denver is still in it right now. Like I said, quick touchdown right here. Another onside attempt. If they can play defense, this game is not over with yet. We still have a lot of time.
George Amy standing on about the 44, 45 yard line. No pressure applied. Returner going to let this one bounce. Hits at the 15, but the hands team drags that one into the end zone for a touchback. Denver will get starting field position at their own 20. Minute 47 remaining in this ballgame, Anthony. And you have to think they want to try to dial up something like they did with Logan Kill on their last drive.
Oh, absolutely right there. One play throw for a touchdown. He's able to spin to the outside. Let's see if they can repeat that because they need it right now.
Price throws over the middle. Oh, tipped away. Oh, almost intercepted. Got to be careful. I don't know if I like that. Going over the middle of the field, you've only got one timeout. I mean, you would have had to go right into a no huddle. I don't know why you don't try to target the outside of the field. At least give the receiver a chance to get out of bounds and stop the clock for you. Dexter Jackson, the linebacker, stepped in front of that play. Price, in the background of that play, was looking for a flag. R62 not buying his story.
Price has been very accurate on the outside of the numbers. You shouldn't be looking at the middle. Mexico City is really tough up the middle on defense. Look for something on the outside, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Price trying to use the cadence to draw somebody off sides. Looking down the middle of the field, Mosley was the intended target, but a host of Aztecs were in the area. Maybe they're going to say that was Quintero was the intended target, but many Aztecs, many red helmets in the area, and it gets tipped away.
Very crowded on that pass right there. There was too many people on the other team that get able to get that ball. You got to be careful with the throws.
Stay in the shotgun look. 3rd and 10. Price needs a completion. Denver is 8 of 11 on third downs in here in this game. Underneath, fighting for the yards, but didn't get there. 1 yard short. I think this is 4th and go. I think this is 4-down territory. If you're Denver, you have to go for it here and try to keep your game, your shot in this game alive.
Yeah, you have to go here. If you don't get it, it's pretty much ball game. Look for something on the outside here. Stay away from the middle.
Yeah, very tough situation here. If you get into a no-huddle offense with only one receiver, but they're going to get sacked. Dan Tritz shows up late to close the game for the Aztecs. Very, very tough formation for Denver. It's tough because you want the short yards, so you try to put the bodies out there to give you the short yards. But with no timeouts and no clock remaining, that would have been so tough to be stuck in a no-huddle situation. Very, very tough position for Denver to be in. But Mexico City does what they need to do on the road, trying to secure their spot atop the South Division. The Aztecs come out in the victory formation. Denver, with no timeouts, is not going to be able to stop the clock. And we will let the clock run down. Aztecs have all but secured this game and punched their ticket to the playoffs.
If this is the same type of running attack we're going to see going into the playoffs, Mexico City is going to be a very tough out. If you can get even half of the production from Jones and Bentley, which they got 5 total touchdowns and over 300 yards rushing, it's really going to be hard for anybody to compete against this.
Another kneel down. And just a couple more plays. One more kneel down should seal it up for the Aztecs. Anthony, it's been a long season. Both of these teams had to grind it out. And Mexico City turned it on at the right time. Denver with a heck of a performance, trying to come in, play the spoiler, keep things interesting in the playoff picture. But Mexico City's rushing attack was just too much tonight. Was there anything in this game that really stood out to you as a difference maker? Was there anything that you hadn't seen before? Or what was the highlights of tonight's game for you?
I'm a big fan of running the ball, and that's what both teams did. When Denver had control of their offense, it was when they gave the ball to Ashane. But the fact is, Jones and Bentley was just too dominant. The offensive line was able to push Denver back and give them what they need. Really hurt Price with the 2 early interceptions that led into 10 points by Mexico City, which caused the swing in the ball game right there. But besides this, Mexico City did what they needed to. They showed up, did almost 500 yards of total offense right there. Denver put up a good fight. Get ready for next season.
Huge offensive output in this game. Mexico City comes into Richard L. Snowden Memorial Stadium, and they walk away with a victory. 48-37 in the broadcast booth tonight. I've been Stephen Hacker. And with me in the booth, I'm going to have to look at your last name. I'm so sorry, Anthony Ellison. And with us in the stats truck was Ramos Lynn and Justin Reside. Back at SFL headquarters was commissioner and producer Cameron Irvine. So, Anthony, it was such a great time calling this game with you. I hadn't got a chance to hearing your calls, man, but I had a lot of fun with you, dude. This is a great game. It's always fun when you have an exciting game like this to kind of get through some of those first game jitters. We hadn't worked with each other before, so couldn't have asked for a better game. I couldn't have asked for a better partner in this one. Had so much fun with you, man. A great performance from both of these teams. And Mexico City has to be feeling great about their chances. With only 1 week remaining, they are now atop the SFL South Division and really in a great spot for their playoff hopes. Denver wasn't really in the playoff picture, but a great showing here that your defense can come out and you can play with one of the best teams in the SFL. That has to give your roster and your team a lot of hope going into next season. Gives your team a lot to look forward to during the postseason or during the offseason. Player of the game candidates, Anthony, you got anybody that's standing out to you? I mean, Phoenix Jones is probably the obvious candidate going over 200 yards, but I think, going into the SFL time machine and getting vintage Ray Bentley, I'm going to nod towards Ray Bentley in this one.
I agree with you right there. He was able to give up his role as a star running back to give it to somebody younger, and Bentley still showed that he can do it. I want to say kudos to the offensive line. They had a game plan. They showed that they can be dominant on both sides, left side and the right side. They are ready for the playoffs here.
And player of the game is Phoenix Jones, 26 carries, 205 yards, 3 touchdowns, averaging just under 8 yards per carry. Elsewhere in the SFL, over on the SFL Twitch page, a close game, Louisiana 38, San Diego 35. Catch that one if you can. I've been Stephen Hacker, along with Anthony Ellison, Justin Reside, and Ramos Lynn, and the commissioner producer Cameron Irvine. Thank you all for tuning into this Week 13 Simulation Football League presented by APM Music. Had such a great time with you all tonight. We will see you tomorrow for the remainder of the games. Everyone have a good night.